Hey, what's up, guys? Eli Fishman here from Talking Ball Interviews on YouTube. Back another interview, and today I'm very glad to be joined by Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Jerad Eickhoff. Jerad, thank you so much for coming on today.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thank you so much for coming on today. How thankful are you to this Phillies organization for giving you this opportunity to play professional baseball and Major League Baseball? You know, they've led your whole career and developed you.
Yeah, it's been great. You know, they've been really positive for me. I've had some injuries here as of late, but they've been super supportive, and they're like I said, they're all in on trying to get me back to where I need to be.
I know you threw on Saturday, threw briefly today. How's the recovery process going? How you feeling?
Yeah, it's been good. This is the best I've felt in a long time, so I think we're on the right track if that's the case.
Who have you been working with in specific here that you feel has helped you get on the path to success in Major League Baseball? Who's some people in this organization that have helped you out the most?
Yeah, I think just talking to Ray Burris for a good 20-25 minutes there, and Chavi, our pitching coordinator, he's been great. I mean, everybody here has been, whether it's strength coaches or pitching coaches, have been great for me. So, like I said, it's been it's exciting, and it's ready to keep it going.
Pitching in the MLB, how great is that MLB atmosphere? Every single kid dreams of pitching there, and you've been there. How great is it?
It's a grind to get there, but to get there is and pitch there and play there is 100% rewarding. It's an incredible experience. You want to do it as long as you can, and like I said, I'm just lucky and fortunate to be able to have the opportunity to do it.
You have the MLB life of clubhouses, food, planes, you know, all this great stuff. What's your personal favorite part about playing in Major League Baseball?
I would say probably the camaraderie with the guys, the travel, not having to go through security all the time there, and definitely the food. The food is awesome.
One of my favorite questions to always ask: if you were MLB commissioner for one day, would you do anything to change the game of baseball?
I would probably leave it the way it is, or go back to maybe some old ways. Honestly, I'm more conservative, more traditional. I think the game's great how it is.
How truly loud is it on an MLB field? You know, people always talk about how players that they think it's louder than it is in the crowd. Do you think that's true? You know?
Yeah, 100%. You got 60,000 or 50,000 people, all facing you. You know, me on the mound. You know, being the center of the field there. It's as loud as you can imagine, or even louder. So, I know Fenway was extremely loud. Wrigley was loud. I got to pitch an opening day for the Mets at New York. There was standing room only, and I think it was like 55,000 people, and that was one of the loudest. I gave up a double to Conforto, and I was one of the loudest cheers that I've heard on the field.
What's your pitching philosophy in stepping on the mound? You know, what is your personal approach?
First and foremost is just locating, having command of your pitches, and movement, and then velocity. Those in that specific order. I think if you're not throwing where you want to, you're setting yourself up for some trouble. So you got to be able to locate.
In Major League Baseball, facing, you know, all the best hitters in the MLB, who's one hitter that you've had the most trouble with? Who has your number?
Well, Freddie Freeman, really, he's hit me pretty well. And surprisingly enough, Gene Segura, I never liked facing him, so I don't have to face him anymore.
What about one hitter who has your number? Who you have their number, who you absolutely love facing and seem to always give a chair?
That's a good question. I actually did okay against Bryce. I had a brief conversation with him about it. I've had pretty good success against Bryce, so I can't do that anymore. But that's probably the most as of right now. The main guy as of right now.
What are some goals for you, short term and long term?
Short term is just getting back, being healthy, and showing them, that I can be consistent, and that's the biggest thing. But long term is to pitch in the big leagues as long as I can. I want to get 10 plus years in and be able to say that I was able to do that. I saw a stat the other day. It said 4% of players that are drafted make it to the big leagues, and 4% of that 4% play longer than 4 years. So it's an elite group, and I'm trying everything in my power to make that possible.
Seeing the Phillies, I want to say they're one game back from the wild card, maybe half a game back from the wild card. And seeing that their bullpen and pitching staff isn't doing so well, how much more does that make you want to get on that pitching staff and anxious to get back up there?
Yeah, it's huge. You know, I want to help in any way I can, whether it's a bullpen or starting. I want to get back and contribute and maybe give these guys a shot in the arm and maybe right the ship in a way. So any way that I can help, I'm working and driving and have the utmost confidence that I can do.
With this working out that you've been doing, when are you gonna officially make a rehab start? You know, when are you gonna officially
that'll
come
be
back?
tomorrow. We got 2 innings tomorrow, and with the Threshers over there in Orlando, so that starts tomorrow.
And are you immediately going back to the Phillies?
I'll be working up, so I'll be a couple there with the Threshers, a couple outings with maybe Reading or Lehigh and all that. So I got some time left, but it's just a building process now.
All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Much appreciated.